Did you see Alex O'Connor's, Peterson's interview with Alex O'Connor?
Yes, I did see some of that. I commented on an episode I did where I talked about political Christianity and how Peterson articulates some of it that I find a little frustrating.
I wish I could go back and interview Peterson.
Really?
I would do it very differently. First of all, I wouldn't have let him get into a 20-minute rage about global warming at the beginning. F you, buddy!
F you, buddy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I don't know how it took this turn. I think the difference between Alex did a great job. I emailed him and said, well done.
Yeah.
The difference though, I think Alex was being invited to talk to Peterson.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different when Peterson's my guest and I gotta try to let him know I'm a friend. I'm not here to be unnecessarily critical of you.
Yeah, but he brought Alex into his den so Alex can push back.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought Alex did an excellent job. I mean, he got Peterson to essentially admit that Christ probably rose from the dead.
That's huge.
Yeah.
But I think it was difficult, and that's where I showed in my episode other parts where trying to get him to say, what do you mean? You've studied the Exodus more than anybody else. Did it happen?
Right.
And even I might qualify things. I wouldn't say the Exodus involved millions of people.
O'Connor presses him on that as well. Did you see that?
But I don't remember there being a clear answer to that like he gave for the resurrection.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think for me, when I said to him, what's been really fun over the last few weeks is to see Peterson in my comment section responding to people. What's he saying, Josiah? He's it's so many comments try harder. He's on a bender. Don't read the comments, Peterson. It's not worth it.
This is why I got off social media, to circle back we had at the beginning. I don't want to spend my time doing that.
No. Well, I mean, when I said to him, best argument for atheism, and he said what did he say?
It's an illegal chess move.
Okay. But that made me think, okay, so I still don't know what you mean by God then. Because if I thought God was synonymous with what everyone takes to mean by existence, right? Just the bare basic what we mean by existence, things exist or something.
Yeah.
Then to say, what's the best argument for atheism would be to say, what's the best argument against anything existing? Well, yeah, that's a stupid question. But so is that what you mean by God? I wish we had begun on the God question, because I feel what's that?
Do you want to read them?
I mean, if they're easy to look up.
I've got them.
Okay, sure. All right. We're going to read Peterson's. First of all, I just have to say, it would be hard to be Peterson because that guy, he has received a lot of slings and arrows.
So just filtered by above 1 million, so you just have to look for his.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to read some of Peterson's comments.
They're so funny.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to be him. I mean, that man has been attacked, and he's attacked constantly. And, you can't listen to everybody. None of us can. I know I've called you several times in the past, and I'm am I wrong here? Should I have said this? And there's times I'm I probably shouldn't have, but it's not bad enough to apologize. Or no, it was fine. And so I have, and I'm sure you're similar. We have a small group of people that we trust and we listen to.
Yeah.
If you were to listen to every commenter, you'd drive yourself insane. And I know he gets a lot of criticism, and so I don't blame him for coming out elbows up. But let's check this out.
Elbows up. I'm thinking he's an old-timey boxer.
So someone says, why believe in God? Because if you don't, you go to hell. That's the kind of circular reasoning con men have used for millennia.
Is that the comment?
Yeah, trying to trip your blood of money. And he wrote back, aren't you a genius of cynicism and cliche?
I love how you have to do a 3/4 turn when you do Peterson.
Aren't you? All right, here's another one. Jordan. So here's the original comment. Jordan seems to have a chip on his shoulder these days. Maybe he's going through something. That said, he obviously believes in God. I wish he would man up and say it instead of dancing around the truth. He himself said the worst thing you can say is lie to yourself. Peterson writes back, aren't you? I love that so many of these are aren't you. Aren't you the derisive and morally superior towering intellect? Hey, Mark Dice commented on my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
That's wild. Oh. I never understood why so many people look up to Jordan Peterson as if he contains some kind of profound wisdom. I think he does. He does contain profound wisdom.
I think he does really. He's good at getting people to think about very important questions, and I think that there's a very important service that can have. And I don't think he offers interesting insights in like fields of psychology. But just because somebody prompts you to think, you should still approach what they say with, you know, your own critical thinking.
All right, here's one last comment. Someone says, "Why is Peterson so angry?" And Peterson replied, "Because presumptuous trolls call me Peterson." I mean, look, we've all been there. I know what it's like to get pissed off and respond to people.
Oh, yeah.
So
same.
I'm not picking on him. I mean, but it's just not worth reading comments. And if you think comments mean anything at all, I want you to go and look up a song from like Backstreet Boys. And then I want you to read the effusive comments about how this song saved them when they were 15. And then you realize, oh, comments, people's opinions mean nothing. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do us a favor, leave a comment, let us know what you thought of the video, like, and subscribe.